Alright, we're going to come in with a check-in on the government. We're going to do one check-in today on this Sabbath. Hopefully we won't be before you long. I have added some additional cards to this deck as well. So it's a little thick. I got to split it into two parts. But we're going to do this check-in for the Sabbath. So far, so good. No cards. It's a good sign. Got one, finally. Finally got one. Got two. So we got two. So that's good. So that shit tells me, telling me there's going to be a very short government message. And something saying just going to include some states. So we're going to include some states because we only got 3 cards. And I think that's good. From this big deck I got created on this system. So I think 3 is pretty good. So we're going to pull some states. So that way we can kind of take up a little bit more time, okay, with the message. I'm not looking at these just yet. Let's get some states. So Spirit, we're going to include some states. We got 3 cards for the government check-in. Anything you want to share about any of these states, countries or whatever. Anything you would like to share. Anything you would like to share. I'm thinking about redoing my state deck. Alright, we got 2. Let's see now. We get anything from the opposite side. Pretty quiet in the United States today, I guess. Okay, we only got 2 states. Alright, we only got 2 states. We only got 2 states. We got Wisconsin and New Hampshire. Alright. We don't hear much about New Hampshire. Okay. And for our government, we got Senate. We got the Senate. Probably can't see it. But we got the Senate. We got National Science Foundation and Education. Alright. Those are the 3 we have. So let's just start with a one-worder real quick. Actually, I'm going to use this for our one-worder. Or should we use something else? Yeah, we're going to use this deck. Okay, we're going to get an overall from this deck. Alright, Senate. What's going on with the Senate? So what we're going to be looking into with the Senate? Face. So something about face, look, is something when it comes to that. National Science Foundation. The other side. Something about the other side. Then we got education. We got lies. Something about lies with education. New Hampshire. We got forbidden. Something is forbidden in New Hampshire and Wisconsin. Wisconsin, we got fertility. Something about fertility in Wisconsin. So we got face with Senate. So this could have something to do about somebody's facial appearance, or this could have something to do with some type of face work. Something with a Senate in the face. So this could be a senator. Why is face coming out here with Senate? So you got a Knight of Pentacles. So whatever it is with face, something been changing slowly, could have been. Or somebody been getting like some routine work done on their face. Tell me more about this face with the Senate. A senator, or it just has Senate. So whatever this is, it could be something that people have been noticing. Because we have Seven of Cups coming in the reverse. So whatever this is, or whoever this is being noticed, is being seen by others. Something about the facial. All right. Clarify this. Why the Knight of Pentacles? Why the Knight of Pentacles? Clarifying on the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to go with this to a Knight of Swords. From a Knight of Pentacles to a Knight of Swords. Again, like the image of the face. Something about somebody's face. Somebody is even noticing something here. Because if you think about it, put a Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Sword card, you'll see it's something there. So what is the overall when it comes to somebody in the Senate face? Something is being noticed. I'm picking that up off of the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Waking up from a daydream, clearing confusion, and taking real actions. So we see the actions even being taken with the Knight of Swords. Action is also being taken with the Knight of Pentacles. But it's something about the face, I know that. And maybe the Senate, either the Senate knows something about this, or this is actually somebody in the Senate that's going through this. Give me a closing. And the closing card, there go Eight of Wands. So it could be a lot of communication going on about this, or somebody taking some fast, quick actions towards something. All right. Or somebody could be getting ready to travel as well. But either way it go, it got something to do with somebody's face. Or face, something about the face. Because I don't know what other reason face will come out here. It's something. I'm going to leave it there. Senate. All right. Next, we got this National Science Foundation. With the National Science Foundation, we have the other side. Now, whether somebody is doing some type of testing, programming, when it comes to something dealing with the other side, potentially. Maybe they want to know how certain things work when it comes to the other side, potentially. Okay. So why would the other side be out here? Because the actual card clarified the moving poltergeist. And if you're familiar with the moving poltergeist, you kind of know how Caroline had the ability to kind of communicate with something from the other side, right? Okay. So it could be some type of National Science Foundation could be looking into something like that, or it's something they actually doing. Okay. Tell me about the National Science Foundation, and we have the other side. There it goes. I hate to see this. Okay. So it again, it tells me, what are they doing? Because this talks about the sneakiness. Okay. Let me tell you more about this. Now this talks about the deception. It also could talk about your strategy and running away from problems. It talks about the sneakiness. So again, they could be doing something to that certain degree in the National Lab, with the National Lab Foundation. But clarify why this Seven of Swords. We got justice. So they could be trying to get some clarity They maybe trying to look into the cause and effect of something. But we're talking about the other side. All right. So I'm gonna leave it as that. That may be something they're working on. Who knows? All right. The final one we have is education. Now with education, you have lies. Something about lies. What form of education? I don't know, but it says education. Because usually with these cards I have, like, if it has something to do with schools and all that. But education, we got lies. Now why is lies coming out here with education? I'm losing my voice. I need some water. So with this hierophant line in, which is their education, because this hierophant can signify institution. Okay. So it's some lies when it comes to something with education. Somebody's education could be. I saw the Lover's card. So why is the hierophant out here with the education? We got the high priest. So a hierophant could have told some lies about something. Could have something to do with the education that a hierophant could have been doing or proclaimed to have or something. So why the high priest is out here? You got here a four of cups came down on this side. That talks about the contemplating, boredom, reevaluating. Somebody could be looking into something. But somebody lied about something when it comes to some education or something. So with this education, is the hierophant got something to do with lies? The hierophant signifying education. So there could be something dealing with religious studies or something like that. Or the high priestess. Now, is the high priestess got something to do with the education? No. Got something to do with this Four of Cups? No. So that's why the Four of Cups came on this side. So was somebody saying something about a high priestess? So somebody was saying something about this high priestess. All right. So what was they saying about the high priestess? So it could have been a team of peoples, a group of peoples with this here Three of Pentacles. So it could have been a team, a group looking over paperwork. They probably see this. They probably don't necessarily see this high priestess as the high priestess. They see this high priestess as the empress. That's really what I'm seeing with the empress coming there with the teamwork. I can see that too. anything additional. Final cards, you got what? A seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles, it speaks volume to a certain degree. Because it's just depending on the circumstance of how this all went. Alright. So and then up here, let's see what's going on in New Hampshire. Because we got the right states out here. New Hampshire, forbidden. Wisconsin, fertility. So something is forbidden in New Hampshire. So what's forbidden in New Hampshire? Okay, it could be about, have something to do with some resources or being left out or something about poverty, but it's something to that certain aspect, because you have a Five of Pentacles. Tell me more. And then you got a discovery about something in New Hampshire. Okay, something could have been discovered. Somebody could be moving on to calm water. Somebody have a rite of passage. So that's what's going on in New Hampshire. Final one, fertility, Wisconsin. So what's going on with Wisconsin in this fertility? You have here Four of Pentacles. Now this Four of Pentacles, it could talk about control, trying to hold on to something, or it could talk about society. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. You have a Queen of Wands. So somebody going through some type of assessment. Could have something to do with fertility. We do see a feminine out here. Could have something to do with eggs. So somebody in Wisconsin could be going through something like that. All right. Could be dealing with just that fertility. But we seeing the assessments going on. They're going through some type of assessments. We have this Four of Pentacles out here. Again, that could talk about it could talk about control, stimulating something, maintaining something, trying to hold on to something. So this can have something to do with a process, a procedure. So I don't know if somebody's trying to do something when it comes to becoming pregnant, but we do have this wheel here. So give me one more. Yeah, it could be somebody wanting a family. I see a Knight of Cups, and I see a Ten of Cups. Am I seeing this correctly? Spirit. Because I'm really picking that up in Wisconsin. Somebody's trying to get pregnant. And from what I'm seeing, everything is going to be okay. I feel everything going to be okay. I don't know why my mind just went to 4. We either gonna have twins or 4. I don't know why I'm picking that up. But can potentially have 4 at one time. Either you are, it's something about 4. So you can't have 4 kids, 4 babies. I don't know what you would call it, but it could be 4. Now, if you don't already have 2 more coming. If you don't have none, at least 2 to 4 coming. And I'm going to leave it as that. Alright. But it's going to happen. Look like it's going to be very successful for you to get those babies and have your family. Alright. So we're going to end it there, you guys. I just want to do a check-in because I got to go drink some water. Because I'm losing my voice. I started out pretty good, and then I had this air on, so, and now it's kind of drying my throat a little bit. But we'll come back though later on this evening, probably do another check-in or 2. But until then, y'all enjoy this wonderful Sabbath.